Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that so many of us struggle with but rarely talk about openly: how to handle people who don't respect you. Whether it's a coworker, a friend, a family member, or even a romantic partner, dealing with disrespect can be incredibly draining and frustrating. But here's the good news: you don't have to put up with it. In this video, I'm going to share 5 powerful strategies to help you handle these situations with confidence and grace. Before we get started, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our weekly videos. Now, let's jump right in. Way number 1. Set clear boundaries. The first and most important step in handling disrespect is to set clear boundaries. Boundaries are like invisible lines that define what you will and won't accept in your relationships. Without them, people may unintentionally or intentionally overstep. Step 1. Identify your limits. Ask yourself, what behaviors are unacceptable to me? Is it being interrupted constantly, being spoken to in a condescending tone, or having your time disrespected? Write these down. Step 2. Communicate your boundaries. Once you know your limits, it's time to communicate them. For example, if a coworker constantly interrupts you in meetings, you might say, "I'd appreciate it if you let me finish my thoughts before jumping in." Be polite but firm. Step 3. Enforce consequences. If someone crosses your boundary, enforce a consequence. This could mean walking away from the conversation, limiting your interactions with them, or even reporting their behavior to a supervisor if necessary. Example. Let me share a quick story. A friend of mine had a roommate who would borrow her clothes without asking. She finally said, "I'm not comfortable with you wearing my clothes without permission. If it happens again, I'll have to keep my closet locked." Guess what? It worked. You should always remember that setting boundaries isn't about being mean, it's about respecting yourself and teaching others how to treat you. 3. Way number 2. Practice assertive communication. The second way to handle disrespect is through assertive communication. Assertiveness is the sweet spot between being passive and aggressive. It's about expressing your needs and feelings clearly without attacking the other person. Step 1. Use I statements. Instead of saying, "You're always rude to me," try, "I feel disrespected when you speak to me in that tone." This shifts the focus to your feelings rather than blaming them. Step 2. Maintain eye contact and confident body language. Your body language speaks volumes. Stand tall, make eye contact, and speak in a calm, steady voice. This shows that you mean business. Step 3. Stay calm under pressure. If the other person gets defensive, don't engage in an argument. Simply restate your point and walk away if needed. Example. Let's say your boss constantly dismisses your ideas. You could say, "I've noticed that my suggestions often get overlooked. I'd like to understand how I can contribute more effectively." This approach is professional and solution-focused. Assertive communication takes practice, but it's a game changer for earning respect. Way number 3. Stop seeking their approval. Here's a hard truth. Not everyone is going to like or respect you, and that's okay. The third way to handle disrespect is to stop seeking their approval. Step 1. Recognize your worth. You don't need someone else's validation to know you're valuable. Write down your strengths and accomplishments to remind yourself of your worth. Step 2. Detach emotionally. When someone disrespects you, don't take it personally. Often, their behavior says more about them than it does about you. Step 3. Focus on people who uplift you. Spend more time with people who appreciate and respect you. Life's too short to waste on toxic relationships. Example. I used to have a friend who would constantly make snide remarks about my career choices. It hurt at first, but then I realized her opinion didn't define me. I started spending more time with friends who supported my dreams, and my confidence soared. Remember, you can't control how others treat you, but you can control how much power you give them over your emotions. Way number 4. Stand up for yourself. The fourth way to handle disrespect is to stand up for yourself. This doesn't mean being aggressive or confrontational. It means advocating for your needs and dignity. Step 1. Address the behavior directly. If someone disrespects you, call it out in the moment. For example, "That comment was hurtful, and I'd appreciate it if you didn't speak to me that way." Step 2. Use humor when appropriate. Sometimes, humor can defuse a situation. If a coworker makes a snarky remark, you might respond with a lighthearted, "Wow, someone's feeling spicy today." Step 3. Know when to walk away. If the person continues to disrespect you despite your efforts, it's okay to walk away. You don't owe anyone your time or energy. Example: imagine a family member constantly criticizes your life choices. You could say, "I understand you have opinions, but I'm happy with my decisions. Let's agree to respect each other's differences." Standing up for yourself isn't easy, but it's essential for maintaining your self-respect. Way number 5. Focus on self-improvement. The fifth and final way to handle disrespect is to focus on self-improvement. When you invest in yourself, you become less affected by other people's negativity. Step 1. Build your confidence. Take up a new hobby, learn a new skill, or set a personal goal. The more you achieve, the more confident you'll feel. Step 2. Practice self-care. Disrespect can take a toll on your mental health. Make time for activities that recharge you, like exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature. Step 3. Surround yourself with positivity. Fill your life with positive influences, books, podcasts, and people who inspire you to be your best self. Example: a viewer once shared that after a toxic breakup, she started journaling and taking yoga classes. Over time, she realized her ex's disrespect said more about his insecurities than her worth. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, you'll find that other people's opinions matter less and less. We have shared 5 powerful ways to handle people who don't respect you. Were as follows. Set clear boundaries. Practice assertive communication. Stop seeking their approval. Stand up for yourself. Focus on self-improvement. You should always remember that you deserve to be treated with respect, and you have the power to create the life and relationships you want. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need it. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care of yourself and know your worth. You've got this. Bye for now.